Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you all a bit of a heads up on what's gonna happen on this channel, because this is gonna be a really big announcement that it's going to change the state of this channel moving forward. Before we go to that, I want to give you a brief look on the state of my channel. Let's just say it's pretty bad. I mean, look at that. Minus 862 subscribers from May 24 to August 21 in the last 90 days. I'm bleeding subscribers. Pretty much. I'm bleeding subscribers, I'm bleeding views, I'm bleeding a lot of things on this channel. This channel is just dying, and there's just goes down and down and down and down, completely down and going down under. And you know what? I totally see why. I can see why. Now, when I look at all of that stat, I'm not gonna go, oh no, YouTube is destroying me. YouTube, Susan Wojcinski is like shadow banning me or just straight up not recommending my channels, etc., etc. Well, I can make that theory right there, but I can also give a very simple explanation, and a very simple explanation that just answers all the questions. People just aren't interested in my videos anymore. And that's fine. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, the videos that I make are just for fun. I make the videos because I really enjoy making them. And the thing is, the videos that I enjoy to make are not always the same videos that people want to watch. They don't always clash together. And the times where they do clash together are from 2016 to 2018. So I feel like those 3 years, 2016, 17, and 18, those 3 years are like the peak of my channel, where I talk about the stuff that a lot of my most viewed videos are from those particular years, right? And the thing is, as I went on, as I go on to this channel, I realized that I've gotten a lot less sensitive. Back then, I got triggered really easily. I mean, seriously, I got triggered very easily. I got emotional very easily. I got passionate very easily. That level of passion that I had during those times, right? That drives me to make the kind of videos that I used to make back then. And it just drives me to do all of those stuff. I just don't have that sort of drive anymore. And a lot of this can be contributed to many factors, right? A lot of this contributed to many factors, which we're going to talk about in a bit. But I do want to talk about one more thing that the bleeding stats told me. It reminds me of that scene in The Wolf of Wall Street. You know, there's a scene with Jordan Belfort. He looked at the sky and he saw his jet coming in, and then the jet got zapped by thunder or whatever. Or no, actually not zapped by thunder. I think a bird went to like the engines and it just destroyed everything like that, right? And that's when he realized, combining that with the storm that he had that just capsized his yacht or whatever, right? He realized that this is a sign from God and that he should stop at that point. And I kind of do see that this can be definitely a sign from God, and that God's pretty much said to me, hey, you got to stop. There are better opportunities ahead of you. And I feel like you can have a much better life doing those things than you are doing YouTube right now. Because this is a sinking ship. You're going to have to move away from the sinking ship, or you're going to have to do something to change it, or do whatever, right? As long as you don't make sure that this ship doesn't sink, or make sure that you try to save yourself out of the ship. Either of those two things, right? And I want to do both. I want to do both, or at least I want to try to do both. I have a job, new job, full-time job. I used to have part-time jobs, and it just completely inconsistent in how I do stuff, and I don't feel like I'm doing a lot in that part-time job. I don't feel like I'm really that matter in that part-time job. I don't have a lot of control in that part-time job. It's just not an amazing experience to me in general. I just don't feel like my skills and my passion are utilized right there. So I got a new job, and I really enjoyed doing this job that I have so far, because it does give me control. It does give me a specific role. It puts me in an environment where I have to adapt to it myself, and I do want to grow on it. I do want to be better and take this opportunity to be better. And also, I have a master's degree to follow up with all of that. So yeah, the job is incredibly lucrative, and I really enjoy it. And with all of that, I cannot spend much time on YouTube. sorry to say that I just can't. I just can't. Recently, I just haven't been doing much YouTube because I mostly spend my days working part time and looking for jobs and doing college. I'm just so busy looking for all of that. And I just don't have a lot of time making YouTube videos, don't have a lot of stuff to do making videos. And even if I have time to make those YouTube videos, I just don't have the same sort of energy, the same sort of passion that I had when I was back in 2016, 2018. Or I suppose you can say I am a lot less of a snowflake compared to 2016 to 2018. So that's when I realized that I look back on my YouTube videos and the YouTube channels, the YouTube accomplishments that I got through, and I actually reached a lot of the things that I've wanted to reach. Because back when I was a kid, my dream is to have the latest and greatest gaming consoles and just try to make sure to get to the latest and join up with everybody. Everybody was playing the PS3. I want to get the PS3, but at the time I don't have a PS2. Nowadays, man, I can pretty much catch up with everybody with the kind of games that they're playing. But my viewpoint has actually changed so much from, wow, I really want to play the latest games that people play, to I'd rather just play old games that I played when I was a kid because I feel like they're much better. Yeah, viewpoints change. That's just what happens, right? And secondly, uh, I went to Japan. I went to Netherlands, and a lot of that, a lot of the money that goes into the tickets and everything like that, it's a lot of it is from me, and I feel like I've contributed not just to the betterment of me, but also the betterment of my family because they got new experiences going to those new places, and I feel so freaking grateful. I'm just so freaking grateful to you guys. I mean, seriously, you guys are all amazing. It's not just the YouTube views on the AdSense, but it's also the donations on streams, donations on Patreon, etc. Everything. It's super amazing. Thank you so much. Seriously. That's when I decided, you know what? For this channel specifically, I'm going to do, because I have a lot of stuff in my real life. I got a job, I got my master's degree, and I don't have a lot of time to do videos. I'm going to do a couple of things different for this channel. The first one is that the streams will continue. Let me make this clear. The streams on Sunday on my ABB show channel, link down below, those will continue. It's on Sunday. I don't have a lot of things to do on Sunday, except maybe if there are like specific events that the school tells me to or whatever. I'm pretty much free on Sunday every single morning, right? And that's when I can just do my streams, and the streams are fun. I really love doing the streams. They're so freaking fun, just doing Q&A with everybody, just talking about stuff that I can't talk about videos because my YouTube video is going to be demonetized and all of that. That demonetization restriction just really restricts me on doing whatever YouTube videos that I want to make. And that's the thing. There's going to be a lot less scripted videos. That's another thing. There's going to be a lot less scripted videos. And the reason is because I just don't have time to make the script. The thing is, as I found out on the channels that my viewers watch, the other channels my viewers watch, because I can see those statistics, right? I realized that people will view your video regardless of your scripting or your editing, as long as the topic is relevant and as long as I talk about it. At the end of the day, as long as you talk about it, that's what matters. And that's what the viewers want out of you. And I do want to adopt that particular thing. And I do want to do a lot less scripted videos, and the videos just gonna be me on OBS and just switching to the screens and everything like that in case I have presentations or something I want to present on the screen. I'm just gonna be doing a lot more of those rather than the scripted ones because I don't have time to make the scripted ones. I just simply don't. Also, one thing, in the next couple of hours, you're gonna be seeing clips from the previous ABB stream on ABB 35 and also some clips from ABB 34, right? And those clips are going to be there. I'm going to post like at least 4 of them. At least 4 of the hooplas that people want me to talk, that are being talked about. And I do want to post them all on my channel so I can fill the channel a bit of a, fill the void in the channel, right? I don't know what the future of this channel will go. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to sink a lot further or if it's going to float even more. I honestly don't know. We'll see. But until then, this is the change that I'm really want to apply to this channel, and this is a change that I want to commit. I want you all to give a heads up. Hopefully it's not too long, and seriously, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining into this channel. I really, really appreciate it. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you all in the next one.